Hello friends, welcome to today's artificial intelligence class, and in this class we will see the second part of propositional logic, and here we are going to construct a simple knowledge base, that is KB, from this second unit, logical reasoning. In the last video we have seen the syntax and semantics of propositional logic, atomic and complex sentences of propositional logic, and after that we have seen the logical connectives, that is the 5 logical connectives which will help to create a complex sentences. After that we have seen the truth table for those logical connectives. Okay, and in this class we will see the simple knowledge base, that is we are going to create a simple knowledge base. In the next class we are going to see the inferences, equivalence, validity and satisfiability. After that, reasoning patterns in propositional logic. So the next video we will see all these things, right? A simple knowledge base, right? So for creating this simple knowledge base, we will take this Wumpus World example, because already we have seen this Wumpus World example in our previous video, isn't it? So already we know what are the concept in the Wumpus World. So for creating a simple knowledge base, let us take this particular one, P of I comma j. Here P is the pit and I comma j is position in this Wumpus World. Okay, I throw, this is I and this is j. Okay, I comma j, right? If P of I comma j is true, if and only if there is a pit in I comma j. Okay, the meaning of P of I comma j means there is a pit in I comma j. And next, B of I comma j. B means breeze, isn't it? So B of I comma j, if B of I comma j be true, if there is a breeze in I comma j, right? Okay, so by using this only we are going to construct our knowledge base. Okay, so the knowledge base includes the following sentences, each one labeled for our convenience. Okay, so the first sentence is, this is the first one, there is no pit in 1 comma 1. So in this 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1, no pit. Okay, no pit means negation of pit of 1 comma 1. This is the first one, first sentence. Okay, and when come to second sentence, a square is breezy if and only if there is a pit in a neighboring square. Okay, from our example we can see, if there is a pit in one square means all the neighboring squares will be breezy. Okay, so R2, that is the sentence 2, B of 1 comma 1. So here suppose B is there, then pit may be in 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1, isn't it? If a pit is either in this square or in this square, so we have to use this or symbol, that is disjunctive symbol, right? Okay, and this is the second one. And when come to third one, okay, if B is in 2 comma 1, suppose if B is here, if the position is B is here, then P, what is the place of pit? Pit may be here, pit may be here, pit may be here. Okay, pit may be in 1 comma 1, pit may be in 2 comma 2, pit may be in 3 comma 1, right? So this is the third sentence. Then all the neighboring squares, any one of the neighboring square may be the pit. Okay, so we have to use the or symbol here, disjunctive symbol. And the preceding sentences are true in all Wumpus World. Okay, so this is the fourth one, that is there is no breeze in 1 comma 1. 1 comma is 1 is here. Okay, no breeze in 1 comma 1. And breeze in 2 comma 1. Breeze may be here. This is 2 comma 1. So these two sentences are always true, right? Okay. Here this is 5. The knowledge base consists of the sentences R1 through R5. So up to this we have 5 sentences of our knowledge base, right? And it can also be considered as a single sentences. How we consider all these with single sentences? If all the sentences are true, then the final single sentence, that is the conjunction of all those sentences, will also be true. Because it asserts that all individual sentences are true. All individual sentences are true. Okay. Next, with all these sentences, we try to construct a truth table. Okay. In this truth table, we are having all the possible variables, sentences. Okay. So BF1, 1, BF1, 2, PF1, 1, PF1, 2, PF2, 1, PF2, 2, PF3, 1. So after that we are having 5 sentences, isn't it? R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. So with these things we try to give all possible combinations of true and false value for all these things. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So totally 12 columns will be there. Okay. So 12 columns, 2 power 12 possible rows will be there. So totally 128 rows will be there. Right. Okay. With all these combination, just only these 3 rows will get true value in the knowledge base. When the knowledge base will be true, if all the rows will be true, then the knowledge base will be true, isn't it? Because we are doing the conjunction of all the rows, isn't it? Conjunction of all the rows. If all the rows will be true, then the entire knowledge base will also be true. Otherwise, we will get only the false value. Only the false value. Okay. In what situation we will get this true value? B1, 1 always false. And B2, 1 always be true. And PF1, 1 always false. And PF2, 1, 2 will always false. And PF1, 2, 1 is also always false. Okay. If all these things are equal, then we will get true value in this knowledge base. Okay, do you understand now? Okay. And only these two things will be changed. Okay, so this knowledge base value will highly dependent on these 5 variables. Okay, so among 128 rows, just 3 will be true in our knowledge base. And next, let us see the sound and completeness of our example, that is our knowledge base, with respect to our truth table. In this example, okay, Wampus World example. First, soundness. In this example, the soundness is yes, because the inference rule themselves are sound. All the inference rules will be true at one stage. Okay, so in our truth table, we are having 3 possible true values in the knowledge base, isn't it? The last column of our knowledge base. And this is proven by using our truth table argument, right? So it is a sound one. And next one is complete one. Complete, yes, it is complete one, because we allow the possible inference rule, that is all possible inference rules. Okay, because the rules are limited. In our example, we are having only 5 rules. Okay, because the rules are remitted. We are searching a finite state space, hence it is complete. If the state space is finite, then definitely it is complete one. Okay. In some other situation, suppose if we limit or reduce the inference rule, then we run the risk of sometimes leaving necessary one. We can leave left some necessary important rule. Hence, in those situation, it may not complete. But maximum, this particular one is complete. Okay, the knowledge base of Bumpus world. In our example, this is sound and complete one. Okay, up to this we have constructed a very simple knowledge base with these 5 sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. With these 5 statements we have constructed a simple knowledge base, and by using the truth table we prove that all the statements will be true at one stage. Okay, and in the next class we will see the inferences, equivalence, validity and satisfiability, after that reasoning pattern in propositional logic. If you have any doubt, you just give your doubt in the comment box. Thank you.